Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kwakadash. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jehovah, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. When he give it up honor to the apostles of great millstone, who are talking this truth. When he give you peace and blessings to the I came across the four corners of the earth, who teach this truth and risk life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Low when the video is edifying. Low when the I can get something from this video. It's going to be a quick video, man, just going into the curses or going into, who the curses fit, man. And I get a couple precepts to back up this, but, ever since, us being Israelites have hit the mainstream, seems like the small hats and everybody got an issue with it. And every video that you come across, they don't go at you with the scriptures. They go at you off mere feeling, right? Based off feeling. And when you got money, right? When you got the rule of the society, you could control the people. You could kind of, because it's a quote. It says, "He that controls images controls minds." Right. So you guys tried to hide the truth for so long, and you can't do it because it's a remnant that was left, which is the elect in the 1/3. It's a remnant that was left. As a matter of fact, let me grab this, right? Because it's prophecy. Right, so you can't. There's nothing you can do to hide it. You can keep lying, and you small hats to keep lying and saying that you the people and this and that, blase, blase. But the truth is out here, man. There's many scriptures that prove that you're not. So yeah, and why is it that, like, I was watching Elder Gabar's video last night, and he was saying, he said, here it is that so-called black people could call themselves black, or call themselves African-American, or call themselves Indian, or call themselves the N-word or Negro, right? But here it is, as soon as we say we're Israelites, it's a problem. Soon as, they don't have an issue with us calling after these bywords, calling ourselves and, hey, what's up, N-word? Oh, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm this and that. I'm black. But you guys don't have an issue with that. But as soon as we say we Israelites and we could use the scriptures, the Bible, to back up what we're saying and prove what we're saying based off prophecy, based off the scriptures, it's a problem. So that should be the question. Well, why is it an issue? Why is it? Okay, maybe, see, here you live in a society to where a man could call himself a woman. A woman can call herself a man, right? And even get procedures done to make them look like whatever they want to look like. But here it is, we're calling ourselves Israelites, and everybody got a problem with it. But yet we can prove it. You guys can't prove you're the Israelites. You can't prove you're Jews. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. And if you try to prove it out of one of them little books, we're going to debunk them books just with facts in history, because you can't prove it. So yeah, indeed, that's why it's a problem, because they're lying. They're not telling the truth. They never have. And they won't tell the truth. They run everything. How is it that you under the curses, but you guys run the world? How is it that you're supposed to be a righteous people, but yet you guys indulge in wickedness? If you look at some of the traditions the small hats do, you would throw up. When you look at how they do circumcisions, where is that at in the scriptures? If you look at where they go to the wall and do that little thrust motion, where's that at in the scriptures? Rocking the curls by the sideburns, where's that at in the scriptures? How come none of y'all look like how an Israelite looks like? Now, you got Israelites that look like them, because it's not about color, right? But how come all you guys don't look like how the original Israelites look like, how the scriptures say? But yet we're the problem. Yet we're lying. How? Just tell us. Prove it. Prove that we're lying, because we're proving that you're lying. And it's the problem. That's why it's a problem. Because you guys done had the whole world duped, and now it's on mainstream and everybody's asking questions. So yeah, Kanye might not, he ain't gonna he bugged out, right? All the rest of these celebrities and all that, yeah, they're bugged out. But they have the attention on them to where if the right people see it, they gonna ask the question like, okay, well, let's look into what's going on. And then you might come across a video. That's why having consistency is important, because then questions could be answered. Oh, well, what y'all call it? What's the name? Hebrew curses. Egypt, America, ships, land of our captivity. Oh man, that sound like, oh, dark skin, woolly hair, like that sound like us. Lost tribes of Israel, that sound like us. Right? People are going to have to start to ask questions. See, people get offended at the truth when they're trying to hide a lie. And they'll do anything. Depending on how important that lie is, they'll do anything. They'll pay you to keep your mouth closed. But there's not enough money you could pay a prophet to have him go against the Lord. They tried it. Look at the book of Maccabees with Matthias. Right? Look at Daniel. Right? Look at different prophets. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old, and look. We look at that, for history purposes, man. We were men of integrity, man. Okay? Men that had integrity. Men that, you know what I'm saying? That stood for something. Because we knew who we were. And now we're coming back to who we are. This is Baruch 2 and 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me because this is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and they shall know that I am the Lord, the power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised them, which means what? We were driven out of the land. If we got to be brought back into the land, that means we're not in the land. With an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. But let me go up. It says, the point is in 32, Baruch 2 and 32, it says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity. In the land of their captivity. Are we not praising the Lord right now in America? Is America not, is American, were we held captive in America? Were we slaves in America? Didn't we build America? So are we not in the same America teaching and preaching his word? And then you got niggas that say, oh, well, we been here. Well, yeah, you got some Jake that been here like the Northern Kingdom. Right? And that's in the Apocrypha. Okay? But, so-called blacks, man, we really natives. Yeah, you got so-called black men that are actually Gad. Yeah, we understand that. But really, when people say that shit, they try to debunk the slave ships. How? When in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 prophesies about it and tells you about it. And then it links up in history. How? See, niggas don't know what they're talking about. Niggas on this old black conscious movement and all this, and you got to be black to be an issue. Like, you don't, man. It's not about color. It's about the scripture say the spirit bears witness. Now, at the end of the day, the Lord is going to send the angels to do the sifting when the Lord comes back. Yeah. The wheat and the tares, right? Because you got heathen that look like Jake too. You do. You know? And you got Jake that look like heathen. You can look in camps and see that you got so-called white-looking men but they're not. Right? But if you do your history and you understand that Jake actually ruled the world at one time. If you look at the Moors and you look at what they did in Europe and you just look at that history, how they were impregnating all these heathen women, these Edomite women in heaven. If you look at the Sicilians and, and some of the Irishmen and look at the Scots. I think that word Scot means black, if I'm not mistaken. If you look at King James, the real image of King James, that was a Jake. So they know who we are, man. It's just that, and we know who we are. It's 2/3 of niggas that don't know who we are, and the peon-minded, or don't want to know who we are, and the peon-minded people of this world who don't care or want to know and don't think it's important. But yet they still have a comment on it. They still have an opinion about it. But yet nobody wants to look at facts. See, we're not on the highways and byways for no reason, man. We're not. Okay? This is Zechariah 96. It says, "And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines," right? But point is, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Is a bastard not dwelling in Ashdod right now? Okay, when you go to let's go to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, really quick. I did a video on this before, but let's go to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. It says, Isaiah 2:4, it says, "And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war no more." So that's when we're in the land, and when we are in rule. So if you guys are the true biblical Israelites, why is a war? Why is a war in the land? Come on, man. You know what I mean? You people, you know, it's you people are liars, man. Okay, and it's being brought out, and everybody got an opinion, everybody got something to say, but we just say, hey, man, fuck your opinion. Where the facts at? Where's the facts, man? It's Revelations 3:9. It says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." Okay, yeah, we got to hold what we have until Yahweh shall come back. Okay, but it says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." So you got people calling themselves Jews right now that are not the Jews. Who is that? Small hats, man. And it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. Okay? It's simple, but the masses won't understand it because the masses don't want to. You know, scriptures tell you about those who trust in Egypt, and you got a lot of people who trust in Egypt. But if you trust in Egypt, you'll be destroyed with it. You're going to be destroyed with it, man, because scriptures tell you that the fashion of this world shall pass away. Well, if it was righteous, would it pass away? No. And the Lord hates wickedness. So that's why the beast of my destruction is coming. So Isaiah, which is those thermonuclear missiles, Isaiah 31:1, it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Behold," Slack, it says, "because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh." Okay, so yeah, it says, woe means destruction. And your modern day Egypt is what? America, man. Okay, so those who trust in America will be brought down with America. Period, man. You know, and guess what? Let me see if I could. What am I looking for? Is it 3 or 2? Yep. 2 Thessalonians 2:3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come." What day? The end. "Except there come a falling away first." We fell away, right? Okay. You guys just came out of nowhere and, oh, we're this, we're that. You're not. Okay. Or we're Jews. You're not. Okay. It says, "Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God," right? And the son of perdition is you Edomites, man. And all you heathen are in cahoots with Esau. You know, so the end is coming, man. The end is here. And prophecy goes and it tells you what? Right? It tells you that we will receive the truth before the end comes. And you see what? Yahushua told us what to look for. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. I think it was just a 6.0 magnitude earthquake somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It tells you it tells us what to look for. Right? But guess what? The warning came out from the true biblical Israelites, right? For those that get it, to bid the elect to the marriage. That's why the importance of going out to the highways and byways is important, and making the videos is important. Okay, so hey, we can get the blood off our hands and Lord willing to have salvation in the times to come, because the times to come for the world is ugly, man. Okay, so with that, Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, I can got something from this video. I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next Shalom.